Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Wednesday market webcast. All right, daily chart, and we're just still doing this little consolidation slash range bound slash slow bleed to the upside, kind of sort of, even though we got a 79.75 high from Globex today. They did that about 5 o'clock this morning. You've got this 80 half high from before, so you're just kind of jammed inside here. You see the 9-day coming up to get involved in price. There was a 9-day test yesterday. On the hourly chart, you can see it's not locked down consolidation stuff. What you have is you've got a range bound trade for now that's between 80 and like 47, 46, 45. Essentially, this whole area. The 9-day comes up today to meet the weekly pivot, but it doesn't really seem to matter because the bulls just continue to defend these areas that are important here and here, 9-day, weekly, and they reject off of it enough. We're back up into 80. Wouldn't be surprised. I'm expecting this 80 half high to get taken out today, maybe marginally, maybe significantly, and go up to test the 4600 area. That's what the bulls need to do if they want to keep moving in the direction that they're moving. In a way that's going to knock out kind of weak-sided shorts, embolden weak longs that are kind of in going, well, is this for real? Is this not for real? And decide if they want to put more money to work in underlying stocks as we head, into December, into the end of the year. We'll see. There was a lot of Fed speak yesterday about inflation kind of abating and signaling that the Fed isn't going to do anything at the next meeting, and I think that's pretty much there. What I'm not so sure is priced in one way or the other is, however, the CPI report's going to go this month or next month rather. I will be curious to see where they set all of that up. Jobs is next week, not this Friday, next Friday on the 8th. So right now we've got this little bit of a lull in, major news, unless you get a news bomb, and that just kind of leaves it in a little bit of a price vacuum, which I like, because when it gets into a price vacuum, you can kind of see what it wants to do. And right now it wants to do two things. It wants to defend areas that are important and turn them into support, and it wants to continue to slow bleed things to the upside, which is exactly what has been happening. We've had these consolidation, and now a chance to lift it up to another higher high. And, like I said, you don't want to see 81. You want to see an actual high. You want to see it, come up and make another leg up if you're a bull. So we'll see, what it wants to do. But that's really what today is about. Maybe they make the high right now while we're talking. It's about 5 minutes to 7 Eastern time. So hourly mid-band, 45.69. Volume weighted average price, 45.72. Proprietary moving average is at 76. We've been in this consolidation between 80 and 77, like I said, since about 5 this morning. And now you've got, another look at 80 half, kind of a matching high. It'll take it out and run a little bit to the upside. We'll see what it's like when we get into the regular session. But let's get a couple things straight. It's not overbought. It's not parabolic. It's not this, that, whatever it is you want. Consolidated into a dead zone over the holiday, typical. Pulled back and tested the 9-day and held the 9-day. Tested weekly, held the weekly. And as we get into directional pricing into the end of the week, so today, Thursday, Friday, unless you get some piece of news or something that is going to turn this tape around and have it close. Remember we talked about closing below the 9-day, closing below the weekly pivot? That can make that happen. They are going to take these bears and they are going to drag them behind the bus. Off they run to 4,600 because that's what's next. And it's not that they didn't have their chances. They did. Bears did, and they blew it. They spent yesterday blowing it in a big way. So we'll see what happens. All right, that's all I got. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.